If you listen closely, you can hear the sound of a very happy cat.
Bring on the schmaltz.
All right, welcome to another episode of Schmaltzmark, all you schmaltzeteers. My name is Wayne, and as always, this is my lovely wife, Kelly, and this is Sam.
Say hi, Sam.
Sam has joined us today to talk about Engaging Father Christmas. Sam, what'd you think of the film? Really? I hadn't considered that aspect of the subtext. All right, so Kelly, Engaging Father Christmas, I gotta say, before we get into the tropes and we get into our scores, unironically, one of my favorite Hallmark Christmas films.
I loved this movie. I mean, really. I think it's one of my favorites ever.
Yeah, I would agree. I'm a big softie, and this one kicked me right in the softies. So, yeah, it was, I got a little misty at the end.
Aww.
Yeah, I did. It was that good.
It was really, really good.
Yeah, I can't recommend this one strongly enough. But like any good Hallmark film, it had tropes.
Of course.
And we're going to talk about them right now.
It had 10 of them.
10 tropes.
Just like our previous film
Yes,
did.
and that started with carolers. There were carolers, and of course they were in Victorian garb.
Absolutely.
Because carolers in Hallmark movies always wear Victorian garb.
And it just so happens that was my guaranteed trope.
Ah, isn't that curious how that happened? Once again, Kelly has actually traveled forward in time to watch the film and find out what all was in it, make her guess 100% accurately. We also had a carriage ride.
We did.
Yep.
We knew that was going to happen, I think.
Because that was the first shot in the trailer was a reveal of the carriage.
And then we had, of course, this one is becoming more and more. I think this is why we gave this one a 1 point.
Yeah, this is a 1 pointer.
City Goes Country is in a lot of these. And
for those of you who haven't seen the film, it is a sequel. And I said in our precaps that I hadn't seen the original.
But we have seen it. And and I really enjoyed that one too.
I did too. I just don't think I ever got to watch the whole thing in one sitting. I just saw bits and pieces of it. So yeah, apologies for that. Had that totally wrong. I knew it was the same story when I recognized that Wendie Malick was in it. That was the key for me. Okay, but the City Goes Country thing. Our main character, played by Erin Krakow, Miranda is the character's name. She lives in Seattle, but she's traveling back to visit her boyfriend of Carlton Heath.
Yes.
No, wait, Carlton Heath would be the town.
The Carlton Heath is the town and not the boyfriend.
Yes. We should not get confused by this.
No.
Even though it sounds like a guy's name.
It does.
So she goes back to visit her boyfriend, Heath Carlton.
No.
And then engaging happens.
Yes, this one did not have a near-miss kiss because this is an established relationship. There was lots of kissing.
Yeah, they were smooching right up front in this one.
And so that one was... That's where it took a different turn as far as the tropes go, because you're not going to have those.
Well, it was a sequel.
It was a sequel, right? Yeah. So that's to be expected.
It is. There was some fake snow.
There was, but it wasn't. I don't remember it being
atrocious.
In your face. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember where the fake snow was the worst in this one. I feel like there was a lot of Snope.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of sprayed on foamy Snope on things.
I think this one is becoming sort of like the near miss kiss, in that they're in all of them just because
necessity.
The
necessity of the production.
All of them in winter.
Yeah, but I like it when it's Snope because it reminds me of going to Disney World.
Yes, and the snoping at Disney World, which is always enjoyable.
There was a tree lighting ceremony, so we got to fire it up in there.
Yes, we did. Which was, drum roll please, Wayne's guaranteed trope.
Okay,
Finally.
we have purged the evil spirits that kept me from getting my trope of the day for 6 straight films. And finally, I picked the right one.
You did.
I did. I'm so happy about that. You guys have no idea. They really should have made a bigger deal out of that scene since I picked it. Should have lasted for at least 5 minutes.
They didn't know.
Well. I'll tell them next time.
Okay.
All right. We had an I Don't Wanna.
We did.
There was the main reluctance here, and to understand this, where the I don't want to comes into this one. The story is about a woman who, in the original film, she discovers that her father was this famous actor, but she was born out of wedlock. She never knew her father.
Yeah. And out of respect for his memory and
his family.
And her new family, or in his original family, I guess you could say, she keeps it a secret. She tells no one. Yeah. And she has continued to do so for the previous year. And
so everybody is very reluctant to let this out there because they don't want to damage this actor's memory.
Right.
So that's the I don't wanna that eventually...
She doesn't want to. His family doesn't want to. So there's several I don't wannas going on.
But there becomes this outward pressure.
Right. You know. We knew engaging Father Christmas was going to have a...
married matrimony.
Right.
Because it's right there in the title.
Yeah, exactly. So we knew that an engagement was going to happen. So that one was guaranteed.
I got to say, quite a rock for a guy on a handyman's budget.
Yeah. Wow.
That was a
beautiful ring.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little insecure about having yours on camera at this point.
I like that.
Have I mentioned lately that I sold all my Apple stock in 1997 right before Steve Jobs returned in order to buy that engagement ring? And if it were still Apple stock, it would be worth about $85,000 right now. I haven't? Okay, remind me to tell that story sometime. We also had music by Public Domain. Yes. Again, this is one that's just starting to show up in all of them.
It is.
It's a thing. If you're going to put Christmas carols in there, typically they're going to be the older ones that are in the public domain.
Absolutely.
So I don't remember which ones were in this one specifically, but it was probably some combination of Jingle Bells, The First Noel, or Nutcracker Suite, because those seem to be in all of them.
And when you have a town by the name of Carlton Heath,
yes,
you're going to have...
home of her boyfriend, Heath Carlton.
Yes. No. We're going to have quaint townsfolk.
Yes, you are. The family were quaint.
Well, Mom was not quaint.
No, she was pretty grounded. Yeah,
to her, I think.
Now, you're not talking about the Wendie Malick character.
No.
Okay, yeah.
We're talking about...
Carlton Heath's mother. I mean, Heath Carlton's. Mrs. Carlton.
No. She was great. She was very grounded, very down to earth. I'm talking about her father's wife.
Yes. The Wendie Malick character.
So, no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Do I need to play the film for you? To remind you who's who? How did you go into the future and get all these tropes right if you didn't actually watch the movie?
Her boyfriend's mother. She was
her boyfriend's mother. You said her father's wife.
Listen to me. Her boyfriend's mother was salt of the earth, down to earth.
Yes, I agree.
Her father's wife was more of a hard shell.
But she wasn't quaint.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, who are you saying is quaint?
His mother.
His mother was quaint. I thought you said she wasn't quaint.
No, I said she was.
I agreed with you that she wasn't.
Oh, Lord.
Who was quaint? Somebody had to be quaint. We picked it as a trope.
His mother and his family.
All right. His dad was quaint.
Her future in-laws were very quaint.
Yeah. Thank God somebody was, because this was starting to get complicated.
My goodness.
And now you've seen our tragic backstory. There was also one of those in the film.
There was.
I don't even know where to go from here.
I don't either. Acting.
I don't know. We gave it a score. People guessed some numbers. Somebody got it right.
We loved the acting.
We did.
We gave the acting a 9.4.
9.4 average. Yeah, it was solid.
It was.
Solidly acted. And again, I keep mentioning her name. Well, I thought Erin Krakow was amazing.
Oh, yeah. I really like her.
She's cute as a button, petite brunette. I have a type. Sue me. But Wendie Malick has always been one of my favorite actresses. And she is in, trivia question for you, which of our favorite Christmas movies? It was actually her first film performance, if I'm not mistaken, after she transitioned from from modeling into acting.
I don't know.
Scrooged.
Oh.
She plays Frank's sister-in-law, his younger brother's wife.
That is right. Wow, she looks really different.
Yeah, well,
blonde hair.
35 years will do that to you.
Chatterbox actually won that one. He got the closest without going over on acting.
He did.
And then story, what did we have?
Story, we also had a very high average of 9.25. Really, really well-written script here.
Absolutely. And
it is based on a novel.
I don't know if there's a third novel, which means a third movie, but I really am hoping that there is.
Well, I have a feeling there will be a third movie, whether there's a third novel or not, because last year's film was at that point the highest rated, most watched, and most critically praised Christmas film that Hallmark had ever done.
I mean, just excellent.
I would assume
I think
that
this one's going to be higher.
It might be. It might be. So I think I've already seen out there on the Twitterer that people are asking to see a third one.
Yeah.
So I think it'll happen.
And Chatterbox got that one
as well. All right. Good for Chatterbox.
Yep. And then
the Chatster.
Yeah. And then visuals, we had an 8.75.
Again,
I guess you can't
really
tell.
High score.
If you can't tell, we really liked this film.
And we all did, universally.
We all did, yes.
Everyone really enjoyed this one.
Savvy won that one. She got the closest without going over.
She did. So what were our total
points?
Yeah, they swept us.
Our total points. Wayne, you got 2 points because you did get your guaranteed trope. I got 5 points.
Of course you did.
Chatterbox got 6. And Savvy got 3.
The 12-year-old wins.
The 12-year-old wins.
I like it.
Yep, it's awesome.
Good. It's about time someone other than you did. I think, I won once.
You did.
By a single point.
Yes.
Wasn't that impressive.
And then...
Unlike this film.
Stay tuned tomorrow for our final review. And
A Song for Christmas.
A Song for Christmas. And we will reveal our total points for not only for this week, but for the 2 weeks.
To this point. And then that's when we start figuring out how to sabotage your time machine and keep you from just beating the pants off of us in this competition. Also, tomorrow we've got the 12 songs of Christmas, which is a trivia question.
Which was a lot easier than
trivia
the 12
contest,
sweets of Christmas.
Yes. It
no vomiting in this one.
No, I think you guys will really enjoy it. So check back tomorrow for that. Kelly, I think we're done. Let's remind everybody to do what?
Like, subscribe, and comment.
Yes. The comments are down below. The like button is somewhere right over there. Subscribe button's over there somewhere, I think. Yeah. Click and do.
Click.
All of those. It's not Schmaltz, Kelly.
Unless it ends with a kiss.
Bye, y'all. To watch more Schmaltzmark, click the rectangular thingy up in the top left. To subscribe to Wannabe Films, our channel, so you can always know when we post, click on the round thingy to the upper right.